Hey, good morning. How you doing? Today is March 18th, 2011. It's like 9 a.m. in the morning for me in Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Alex Herring. I got a YouTube channel, adizzle64. But I just wanted to talk to you this morning about the Coulter video that came out earlier this week. Well, she was actually on live on Fox News earlier this week, but it's on the YouTube now. Coulter says radiation is good for you. I just want to take a moment and speak to you. I feel sorry for you if you really believe what that woman said. I got a couple of websites I'm going to give out here in a moment that are excellent websites, and I don't think any one of these doctors or these gentlemen who own and operate these websites will ever say that radiation is good for you in any amount. Okay, I mean, it is totally, utterly ridiculous for her to get on TV and say that. I don't care what what source she cites as saying that a little bit of radiation. I mean, come on. If you believe that radiation is good for you, I feel sorry for you. I really, really, really do. First of all, you need to turn off TV, go outside, get some fresh air on this beautiful planet we live. Just breathe in some natural air. Try to be away from the city if you can. And most of us live in cities where it's polluted, not just with smog, but all the kind of electromagnetic pollution, which is a whole other topic. But back to Ann, and radiation is good for you. It's utterly ridiculous. She cites the Wall Street Journal and some other studies where these women with breast cancer or who had certain X-rays were less prone to get breast cancer and so forth and so on. As far as the big C cancer goes, there was a man by the name of Otto Warburg, OTTOWARBURG. He won the Nobel Prize for Medicine in 1931, and most Americans don't know because it's not something that's publicized on your nightly news, okay, for figuring out that cancer can be cured by oxygen therapy. Cancer cannot live in oxygen-rich environments. These are not, I'm not making this up. I'm not saying that I proved it. This man proved it back in 1931. His studies have been suppressed, and major medical institutions and doctors and the mainstream media, they don't want you to know about this. But if you do research on them, oxygen therapy, cancer cannot live in oxygen-rich environments. If you do your study and read and understand how cancer thrives, you'll be amazed that if caught in an early stage, given oxygen therapy, it can reduce and kill cancer. You don't need radiation. You don't need chemo. You don't need to have to cut any part of your body up or out. Okay? But back to Ann saying that radiation is good for you. I mean, that's totally, utterly ridiculous. And for all you who gave it like the thumbs up, I mean, I wonder really where you at, or where you are mentally in your intellect. Because if you truly believe that, then, I'm sorry for you, and I'm sure we'll be reading your obituary one day real soon if you're out running around trying to find some radiation. Okay? I mean, it's ridiculous. So if you want to believe that, just because she's on Fox News talking to Bill O'Reilly, I mean, so what? Who cares? I don't care how many books she has. If you're not smart enough to do your own research these days on the internet before they shut the daggone thing off and find out all this stuff, I'm going to give you a couple of websites. Mercola, MERCOLA.com. HealthRanger.org, just like it sounds. Health Ranger, all one word, .org. Earth Pulse, and that's PULSE, earthpulse.com, and naturalnews.com. These are excellent websites. They are not your regular establishment that's going to tell you to take this drug, take that drug. They're more into natural. If you realize everything we always needed was already on this earth. Drugs, prescription drugs are harmful. They do not help you. I don't care. If you're on prescription drugs, you need to get off. There was a report on 60 Minutes last week. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, one of the experts that CNN uses, he did a report for CBS about how they're making fake pharmaceutical drugs look real. I mean, the packaging, anybody that saw that that's on prescription drugs had to be blown away. Pfizer was the one company that was being highlighted in the segment. It was this place in Lima, Peru, where they were using stuff like sugar and who knows what else, table salt probably, ammonia, whatever, putting them in a pill and packaging it up with Pfizer, and it's looking just like the real drug. And Sanjay Gupta's a doctor. He said he couldn't tell the real thing from the fake thing. And I know anybody that takes prescription drugs knows that sometimes pills have little numbers on them. They had to put it under this high microscope, this super telescopic microscope to look at it and see that the numbers were fake. Okay, so the average consumer up there buying these prescription drugs, most of them were bought off the internet. They were purchased through Canada, or what was led to be a Canadian website, because you can get your drugs cheaper. I feel sorry for those people if you're taking drugs thinking it's going to help you. And then they had someone from the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, who flat out said, some people are going to die and some people are going to get real sick. And that was it. In regards, the man from Pfizer wouldn't admit to that. But come on. First of all prescription drugs, all drugs period, have side effects. Illegal, legal, whatever you want to say. And obviously people think the prescription drugs don't have no side effects. But if you listen to any of those ads about the prescription drugs, when they say could cause diarrhea, bleeding, headaches, dizziness, and possibly death, suicidal thoughts, whatever. Why in the world would you want to take that stuff? But yet, obviously people do, to relieve whatever symptoms they have. But once again, going back to the beginning, everything we already needed to help and heal ourselves is already here on this planet. Natural. Okay? Natural. You don't need prescription drugs. You don't need radiation. Okay? Dr. Otto Warburg understood that, and he figured it out. But if you want to believe Ann Coulter, I don't know what to say about you. In this day and age, 2011, we almost a quarter into the year. Okay? And if you ain't figured out how to keep yourself healthy, then, I don't know what to say about you. You want to listen to your mainstream news, mainstream doctor, they're always pushing pills on you. You don't need prescription drugs to keep yourself healthy, people. Okay? But this Ann Coulter stuff is ridiculous. And normally I would never respond to a video because I'm sure not a lot of people are going to listen to this. And then most people probably going to say, who the hell are you? And why should we listen to you? I've given you 4 websites. I've given you Dr. Otto Warburg's name. Go look at it. Go research it. The federal government, mainstream media, mainstream medicine, they're on their own agendas. They don't care about you. It's all about the almighty dollar bill while it's still almighty. It's all about money. Okay? And if you haven't figured that out yet, for yourself, for your family, for your children, they're not on your agenda, people. They're on their own agenda. And it's not to really help you. Okay? So if you believe, and if you want to believe the Ann Coulter lady, good luck. Okay? Good luck with your health. But I say to you, put your health in your own hands. Question your doctor about when you go. And then think about this. If radiation is good for you, when you go to the dentist, why do they put that stupid vest on you? When only they take, a microsecond for an x-ray? And if it's so good for you, why don't you just say, I don't need the vest. Just take the x-rays. Yeah, take 5, 6 of them. Take 10 of them. Radiation is good for me. Nah, people want the vest because it protects you, supposedly. Okay? But Ann Coulter, she says radiation is good for you. Wow. And like I said, if you want to believe her, that's you. We'll be reading about you in the paper somewhere locally, so-and-so, went out and got some radiation treatment. And, a few months later, stuff started breaking down in their body. Next thing they know, they dead. So, if you really want to believe that, have at it. Have fun. Enjoy your sickness. Okay? I'm healthy. I'm 100% healthy. I wouldn't trade my health with nobody. Especially nobody my age. Maybe that of a little child. But I wouldn't even want to trade my health, especially with nobody my age. Or even close to age of me. So, do as you wish, but if you believe in Coulter, then I don't know what to say. It's just totally ridiculous. Fox News, you want to believe them, they're their word, they're the important ones. Bill O'Reilly, what he says is truth, and what he has as a guest on, they speak the truth. So have fun with your radiation. For all of you out there who really believe in radiation treatment, good luck. You know, but I know it's a lot of smart people out there. Go do some research, people. It's out there on the internet. Before they take it away from you, you can figure out how to keep yourself healthy without prescription drugs. Okay? Take care. Till the next time.